Hi. Today I just wanted to take a break from playing video games just to talk to the camera for old time's sake, for those of you who are listening. It's been therapeutic for me in the past, and in the last year or so I've started going back to actual therapy, which has been a godsend, especially during this time. It's been a rough few months for everyone, for obvious reasons, and but especially for me, for my mental health, it's been taking its toll. I've had all the time in the world to isolate and be anxious and depressed and to try to sleep it off to no avail. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did go into this quarantine time a little more prepared than most people. Maybe not, but 2019 was a rough year for me as well, and it kind of forced me into my own period of like taking a step back and regrouping in my life. For those of you who don't know, early 2019 I got into a car accident and my car got totaled, so bye-bye blue eyes. And I missed that car, I missed the adventures and the freedom. And around that time I also had to quit my job. I stepped down from substitute teaching, and I kind of just regrouped and just kind of didn't do much except for focus on finishing up grad school, which I did do recently, in fact, because my thesis semester was remote and all that, and I could still do it during the quarantine. But my diploma is right there for you to see. It's proof that I do in fact now have my master's degree. I would take it down from the shelf and show you, but you know what a diploma looks like, right? And now the real challenge, of course, is finding a job, which is the challenge for a lot of people right now. And it's difficult, you know? But anyway, 2019, it didn't end up being that bad of a year for me, actually. It didn't end up being what this year ended up being, anyway. But in 2019 I ended up doing a lot of theater. I found a lot of great auditions around that time, and ones that I was ready for, and I ended up playing 2 dream roles. Sam in Mamma Mia and Professor Bear in Little Women. And I don't know, I was just ready for those auditions when they showed up, and found the right theater companies to work with and the right directors who took a chance on me. And I made a lot of friends in the process. And that tends to happen in theater because it's such a community-oriented means of being creative, you know? And I don't have that right now because there are no auditions and we can't do live theater. And that's been a bummer, you know? But the people who have proven themselves to be true friends have kept in touch lately, and that's something I'm grateful for, and it's good to stay connected, you know, during this time. I have a great church, as I've said many times before, Circle of Hope. I'm about to do the online meeting with them, and I'll even link it in the description if you want to join in to the Circle of Hope online meeting. I'm 30 now, I'll be 31 in a few months, and there's a lot of milestones that the world imposes on people around my age, like you should have accomplished this, etc., etc., and it's like, that's a lot of pressure, and I try to remember that I'm happy with what I have accomplished so far, and try to keep myself on track, focused on the things that I can accomplish now, and to not forget to rest and to give myself a pat on the back and a little bit of grace. I think everybody needs a little bit of grace, especially right now. So if you're watching this, I hope you know that you're not alone. That's all for now. I hope to not be a stranger, and I'll see you in whatever comes next.